G'day guys and gals. NL-5 is up next. Now this map is where things do definitely start to get quite a little bit complicated. We're going to go in with, again, a fairly standard group. I've got Fang and Vanilla, Beagle and Cardigan as tanks. I won't need 2 tanks, but it's handy to have a backup just in case something goes a little bit awry. You're also better off going for defenders that can heal themselves, so Cardigan and Spot. But Beagle will work just because of how well her shield works. 2 standard healers. A couple of snipers will be fine. If you want to bring someone like, say, Catapult, that will work brilliantly as well. So an AoE sniper. But it also helps just to bring a second sniper anyway, just as a reserve, just in case, again, something goes pear-shaped. I've also got Steward, so a caster. I don't really plan on using Steward all that heavily, but again, if something does go pear-shaped on me, then it's handy to have the extra DPS around, and Steward does enough damage that I'm comfortable bringing him along. Yato is a fast redeploy in case I need to lighten up any squares. I finally do have the square illuminators, but anyway, Yato can illuminate a lot more, just as easily, really. A good guard, so I've got Melantha, she'll work perfectly fine, and as I said, an AoE sniper will do great. You're better off bringing an AoE sniper just for the range, really, as opposed to an AoE caster. So if this helps you out, guys, leave a sub because that helps me out. And let's do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop Fang in here facing up. And then once we get some illumination in our lives, we're going to pop in Vanilla over here. Then we're going to pop in one of these tile illuminators up the top. And we're not going to action that straight away, but we have it on the medical rune just so we know where we're going to be putting Melantha a little bit later on. So, now, let's start trying to fix some stuff up. Going to pop our healer in all the way up the back here. Our AoE sniper, just here. And our standard sniper. Now, you can face your standard sniper this way or up. It doesn't really matter. I like to put them that way, but I'll let you guys be the judge of what you feel is better. So, as you see, there's a lot of enemies just sort of piling through. So, once all your snipers are in place, we're going to pop in Melantha up the top here. You can leave Vanilla there, that's fine. You don't have to move her. Again, it's up to you guys whether you feel you need to or not. Healer in here facing down. And this is where we're going to swap out for one of our defenders. It's really up to you who you feel like using. I'm going to use Beagle. And what we're going to do after that is we're going to pop in a second healer. I'm going to pop him in, your second defender, just here. Now, look, I'm using Cardigan because Cardigan has a nice self-heal. If you want to use a throwaway like Norcorn, then just use a throwaway like Norcorn. But this operator needs to be the last one you put in. So if you have plans on removing Vanilla and replacing her with someone else, do it before you put down that last defender. May as well activate that light. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to illuminate that tile. And I'm going to illuminate that tile. Now what that's going to do is that's basically going to allow, when enemies are running through, that's going to allow the splash of Catapult to hit those enemies instead of them just being invisible. Simple, but you know, a little bit of extra damage is a little bit of extra damage. You've got 2 defenders here, so you're not going to be in a huge stress point, but, you know, the quicker you kill them, the quicker you kill them. So these 2 enemies here, these 2 snipers, they're going to be shooting at your second defender. So what's basically going to happen is they're going to keep putting armor break on that defender, which is why I suggest using a healing defender. So you just go bang, give it a little bit of a top up. That way you're not stressing your healers too much. We will eventually get to the point where we may need to use Melantha's skill. If you do, just use it. Melantha covers that top lane fairly well though. And everybody will be attacking Ansel the whole way through, so who cares? So just keep topping up that second defender so your first one doesn't have anything terrible happen to it. If anything terrible does happen to it, yeah, just, especially when they get to that defender, when they actually can't hit anybody but that defender, that's when you're definitely going to want to put your defender skill into play. So obviously, once they come out of Cruce's area of attack, we're just going to swap Cruce out for a Nakiel in. And that's it. Nice and simple. So, hope that helps out, guys.